Hello, my name is Ummu Bradley Thomas, author of the Polish That Pays series, and today I would like to talk about my top 5 items for how to be a success on the job. And the reason why I'm doing this video today is because I got a request in from New Jersey. So thank you very much, Peter, for sending in. He requested what would my top responses be for how to be a success on a job. So here they are. Okay, number 1, love your job. Do not choose a job just to choose a job, just because you need money. Choose something that will inspire you, something that you can show up anew the next day and do, something that you would still love to do regardless of who is at that job, in the atmosphere, and may have a negative persona that doesn't work well with you. You still like the work regardless, and it's something that with all jobs, you know, we have times where we just love it, and other times we're like, oh, I'm waiting for this day to be over. But as a person, if you're listening to my video series, you know the importance of self-motivation and the importance of finding, having a purpose in what you do and loving what you do. 2, punctuality. And I would define that as saying, arrive early, take just enough, and leave late. Arrive early. 15 minutes early is perfect. That's enough time to park, to get in, to put your coat up, to make your coffee, to walk around, to check and powder your nose, and to sit down and log onto your system. At some client sites, I may arrive anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour early if the site is already open. I like to already be ready, and I like to be there when they arrive many times. So if one place I'm not due there till 9, and I may arrive anywhere as early as 8, 8:15, or 8:30, but definitely not at the 9 o'clock hour. Take just enough. Lunch breaks. Lunch breaks can get out of control. When it's 5 of, begin to end your lunch, put things away. You may walk to the restroom, wash your hands, and return to your seat. Make sure you're back in your seat by the hour. Don't skim a minute or two. Make sure you're back where you belong when it's time for you to be there. Even if you don't have a punch clock, your punch clock should be here, and you should know automatically that I am due there, and I need to be back at my desk attending to business. Leave late. This means that, no, I'm not saying that you should look to be issued overtime. What I'm saying is that if your job is over at 5, end your work at 5. Don't log off at 4:55, 4:59, already have your bags packed. Log off at 5. Then begin to do the process as before. Now it's time to go to the restroom. Now it's time to pack your bags. Now it's time to turn off your computer and exit. And if my calculations are correct, you should be walking out of the door between 5:05, 5:06. 3, congeniality. Do not, under any circumstances, get involved with office gossip, snarky emails, loud, obnoxious tones, jokey, overly serious. Be a pleasure to work with. Show your best manners. So that's my number 3. Be congenial. 4, under promise, over deliver. So this means that if you are under promising, you get a project, for example, at 9 a.m. you know you'll have that project by lunchtime. Well, mention that you'll have it at 3. Mention that you can have it done by 3:30. Then when you hand that project in by 12 or 1, it's, wow, you have this project for me. If you know a project takes 2 days, say you need 3 days, and hand it in 2 days. You will be known for getting things done and being able to move along with your task. In the opposite, if you're saying jumping the gun and you want to show that you get things done, and you say, I'll have that in an hour, when you know good and well that with all of the other things you have to combine and many other factors that occur throughout the day, such as emails and phone calls and walk-by visits, that you couldn't possibly have it in an hour. You know at best it would be 2 hours, given all of the detail that the work involves. Say that you can get it in 3 hours or 3.5 hours, and have it to them in 2 hours, or a little more if it requires. Lastly, this is one of the most important things, and it has to do with your presentation. So your head-to-toe presentation. So we should be mindful of loud odors, whether it's an unpleasant one or an overly pleasant one. Too much perfume, presentation. Too much makeup, presentation. Wrong color hair that's just not natural looking, hair that changes in varying lengths depending on what day of the week it is. Fashion that changes through the extremes. One day you're a high fashion model, the next day your look is to be a college professor. Be consistent with your business look. Brand yourself. Brand who you are. Always have a nice crisp outfit that you wear to work. Pick it out the night before. Don't be rushed and just grab things out of your closet that morning going into work haphazard. Really look like a professional. Look like the product that they bought during the interview. All right? So if you're selling yourself and you're the product, you're the service, keep that marketable appeal about yourself throughout the duration of your time at work. For more information on my top 5, if you would like to hear more about my top 5 for how to remain successful on the job, or if you'd like to hear more, please log on to our website at www.freddiebelljones.com. That's www.freddiebelljones.com. And like us if this video is helpful to you, and as always, you have an open invitation to subscribe. So subscribe today.